Morning. Today is the 3rd of April 2017. Today we'll start doing SA1 Set 7 CHIJ St Nicholas Girls Primary 6 2016. Okay, I'll do the last 4 questions because I looked through some of the questions are pretty simple, and like this is like from primary 5, whereby you do fraction and yeah, it's pretty straightforward. So I will not be touching on question 14. I will skip and we'll go straight to question 15. Okay, let's read through. Can you see the whole thing? I'll try to go a bit slow so that you can pause and copy the question if you do not have the paper. Question 15. Hillary was cutting out some paper hearts to be sold for charity. 3 paper hearts could be cut from every piece of colored paper. For every 19 pieces of colored paper, 2 paper hearts were damaged. Now, this is tricky because now I have colored paper and paper hearts. So she sold all pieces of undamaged. Key point to pay attention to: undamaged paper hearts at 50 cents. So she collected a total of 385. We have to do sets of for this, and yeah, I have to calculate how many hearts I get from 19 pieces of colored paper. Okay, answer the first question: how many paper hearts were sold? For every 19 pieces of colored paper, I will get 57 hearts. Right? Out of these 57, 2 paper hearts were damaged. The common mistake here is people take 19 minus 2. But if you pay attention, 19 is for colored paper, 2 is for paper hearts. So there is a difference. Okay, so 57 minus 2 damage, you get 55 undamaged. Undamaged heart. Okay, from here, each will be sold at $50, so you get 27, 50 cents. For this is your one set. One set of what? One set of 19 pieces of colored paper. Now, okay, she collected 385. So one set is also 57 hearts or 55 undamaged heart. Okay, so this is the one set that they gave me. So I want to find out how many sets of these are they in the 385 that she collected. We got 14 sets. 14 sets. Okay, how many paper hearts were sold? Sold means undamaged, right? So one set is 55. I have 14 sets of undamaged heart, which is sold, right? Which are sold. Do not count the damaged one. Okay, do not count the damaged ones. So you should get 77 sold. Answer. Cool. How many pieces of colored paper did Hillary use? For every one set, we're going to use your working from A, okay? But you write B so that your teacher know what you're doing. Continue from here. For every one set, you used 19. Right? For every one set, you use 19 pieces of colored paper. Right? So, if I have 14 sets of 19 pieces of colored paper, I get, remember the colored paper is not the paper heart. They are different things, right? Remember, one piece of colored paper can cut 3 paper hearts. That's why so now I go back to the color paper. One set is 19, 14 set will be 2 266. pieces of colored paper. So I answered B. Cool. Okay, let's go to the next question. Here we go to question 16. Okay, question 16 is for angle. I do not wish to draw on this paper because my student will get to use it again. So, yeah, I redraw it. Okay, I'll read it to you and then I draw pretty well, right? This is without ruler, okay? Okay, 16A in the figure below, not drawn to scale. Do not use your protractor to measure. We do not accept the answer. We want the steps. A, B, D, E. A, B, D. Where's E? Okay, sorry, I missed one letter. E. Alright, okay. Okay, I didn't draw very well. This is just not drawn to scale, okay? ABD is a rhombus. What's a rhombus? Property of a rhombus? All four sides are equal. Alright? So suppose so this 1, 2, 3, 4 are supposed to be equal length. According to this A, B, D, E, if it's a rhombus, I can conclude, I'm going to use ray, I can conclude this is 56, right? Because they are facing each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, supposed to be same length. Okay, E, B, C, D, E, B, C, D is a parallelogram. Parallelogram. This is parallel. Parallelogram. This is parallel and this is parallel. Okay, I can fulfill this so you can do alternate angle. Pardon me, my phone. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, ECG is a straight line. EAB angle 56. BEC angle 32. Find FDC. FDC. So this is what they want me to look for. Alright, ponder a bit. Okay, so this angle is 32. How do I know? Parallelogram, right? They told us EBCD is parallelogram, so I get alternate angle. Oh, sorry, I draw wrongly. Not this. It's this. This is 32. Alternate angle. You can see a Z here. Alternate angle. So this is 32. Okay. What else do I have? Can I see another alternate angle? Like you see 56 is from angle A, right? Because it's a rhombus. But they also tell me EBCD is a parallelogram. So I form a alternate angle. You can see a Z. So this is 56. Are we together? Secondly, I can get the angle here. Because this is a rhombus, 180, so these two sides are equal, right? 180 minus 56, divide by 2, you get isosceles triangle, right? So this is 62. 180 minus 56, divide by 2, you get 62. 62 here, 62 here, 62 here. Because this is 32, 62 minus 32, you get 30. Okay, if this is 30, alternate angle of a parallelogram, EBCD parallelogram. So this part is 30, right? Okay, what do they want? Actually, I think we found this already, right? Another alternate angle. This is 62, right? 62. Another alternate angle. So this is actually 62. So, okay, so in the first place, I don't need to count this 30 from this working here. I will put angle EBD is equals to angle, what do they want? FDC So angle FDC equals to 62. Yeah, I got it from here. Alternate angle of parallelogram. Cool? Yeah. You can do just a few steps, and then for this level you do not have to state your reason, but if you need to, please do working one by one. Okay, I'm pretty lazy, I'm just telling you the method what to look at. Please, if you want to get 62, please do 180 minus 56 divided by 2. If you want to get this, but because these some of them you do not need working, you can write it out like angle. Do I need this? Okay, I actually don't need this. Oh yeah, actually I don't need a lot, right? I only need this, and yep, that's why I put the main working here. Okay. Question 16b. In the figure below, not drawn to scale, ABCD is a rhombus. A, B, C, D is a rhombus, and BCE is an equilateral triangle. All three sides are equal. All three sides equal. Angle 60, 60, 60. Find CED. CED over here. Okay, I'm going to draw the diagram one more time so I can, demonstrate my drawing skill. Okay, from the question, they say it's a rhombus. If ABCD is a rhombus, this angle would be 24 because all four sides are same length. They are facing each other. They are like two facing isosceles triangle. 24, 24. Okay, which angle? They want CED. Okay, so they want this angle. Okay, but from the question, equilateral triangle. BCE is equilateral triangle. 60, 60, 60. Okay. Now, realize something. Rhombus, all four sides equal, right? Equilateral triangle, all three sides same length, right? So these three same length. These four also same length. If that's the case, this is a isosceles triangle. How do I find this length? Okay. Now, all the informations that I plug in here are from rhombus and equilateral triangle, but any other number angles that's not in the diagram, please do your working. Okay, I need to find this. I get to, so if you want, you can okay, because can you see that when you cut it into half is one triangle, it's 180, right? So for a full rhombus is 360 minus 24, 24. Okay, minus 24, 24, you still have two angles, right? Divide by 2. You'll be able to get this angle over here, BCDCB. Okay, so I got to get okay, 360 minus 24 minus 24 divided by 2. You get 156. 156. So you must show this 156. So here is 156. Okay, this is how it works. Okay, 156. Not good enough. I need to find this angle, DCE. DCE. Okay, before I can find CED. Okay, how to do DCE? Angle. Okay, this is angle. Okay, I can do this. You just put angle. DCB. Okay, now angle DCE. DCE. You get 180 minus 156 minus 60. You can get DCE. So 180 156 plus 60 minus 360. I'm sorry, not 180. This is angle at a point, right? This is 360. The whole thing 360 minus 156 minus 60. So you get 144. So now you got this. Here is 144, right? 144. I want to find what they asked me to do. CED, right? Can you see this isosceles triangle? These two sides are equal. So now I'm gonna do angle CED is Isosceles triangle 180 minus 144. You have to divide by 2 because there's one angle here, which are equal. So divide by 2. 144, 180, divide by 2. 18. So this is 18 and this is 18. So we fulfill C, E, D. Okay, I'm so sorry about this. My apology, angle a little bit messy. Yeah, because for angle I need to draw and color so that I can differentiate. If not, it's easy to make mistakes. So during exam, when you draw on the diagram, please use pencil. Yeah, because you can't erase it if it's wrong, right? And you are not allowed to use correction tape. So please bear in mind. It's different from doing a schoolwork. Let's go to question 17. Okay. Am I too fast today? I'm not sure. Yeah, just drank coffee. I'm a little bit hyper now. Okay, question number 17. Can you see the question? Because I tilted the camera just. Alright. Can you read it? Okay, a container contained 40% more water than a pail. Pail at first. Jamie poured 20% of the water from the container to the pail. Then she used up 25% of the water from the pail. In the end, there was 900 ml more water in the container than the pail. Pay attention to 900 ml more and not 900 ml of water, because there's a difference, because now we want to more, yeah, and this is more. Okay, how much water was there in the container at first? Okay, I'm gonna pause it like that so that you can copy the question if you want to, and then we can start doing. For this type of question, I like to make them equal proportion. When you say 40% more water than a pail, so pail, the water in the pail will be 100%, meaning I have to draw 2. So if pail is 100%, then container is 40% more. I'm not going to just put 140, I'm going to cut it into 2, 140, right? So it's 40% more. So this is also 100 in the container. Okay. Jamie poured 20% of water from container. So look at container, 20% to the pail. I'm going to take 20% from here and 20% from the 40%. Why do I do that? So they will be in equal proportion. This 1% will still be equal to the 1% here. Alright? Instead of just taking 20% of the 140, I don't want to make mistakes, so I'm going to take 20% here. If I take 20% here, I'll be left with 80%. Am I right? I'm going to pour it here. So 20%, I'm going to pour it into the pail. I still need to take 20%, so I need to show my working, okay? I need to take 20% of the 40%, okay? 20% of the 40%, I will have 20% of the 40%, I'll get 8%. That means from here, I have to take out 8%, take it away. I'm gonna put it here, right? 8%, right? Okay. Look good to you. So 20% of the water in the container. I take 20% from the 100%, 20% from the 40%. Okay, move on. She used up 25% of the water from the pail. Only look at the pail. The pail now has 128%. I use up 20%. Am I right? That 100%, I use up 20%, I left 80%. Right? 80% left where? Left in the pail, right? 80% of what? 80% in the pail. 80% of whatever this is. 80% is left. Whatever this is, the whole thing. So you left 80% of means times of 128%. 28%. Where I get it from? 100 plus 20 plus 8. Okay, one more time, I'm not sure. Okay, 80% of 128%. I left percent, 102.4%. Okay, this is what I'm left with. In the end, right, there is more water in container than pail. Okay, let's add up the container. What am I left for container? Container, I left 80 plus 32, right? I left 30. This is what I left, right? 80 plus 32 after the transfer. So 80 plus 32, I get 112. So up to here, if you get a different, like if you get more percentage left for your pail, then you know something is wrong. But this is my container, right? Left in my container, which is more than the pail. So okay, at least I know I'm on the right, so on the right path. So just now, because I do it this way, I did it this way, so this 1% here is equal to the 1% here in the pail. So they're in equal proportion. All I need to do is to find the difference. Why? Because the container is more than the pail by how much? By 900 ml. I find the percentage difference. 9.6% difference, right? 9.6% is 900 ml, right? More. This is the more. Container than pail. How much water was there in the container only? Do not find the total. Only container at first. Container at first was 40% more, right? So container at first, that means before you give the 25%. So container at first was 140, right? 140. So 140. If 9.6 is 900, 140 will be right hand. Divide by left hand. When you take 900 divided by 9.6, you get 1%. Times 130%. You get 900 divided by 9.6 times 140%. I have made a mistake. I didn't do the 25% here. Can we backtrack? Okay, can we go from here? Okay, same. A container contains 40% water more than pail. At first, I've drawn it. Jamie poured 20%, so I took 20% of the water from the container. You pour it into the pail. Now the pail has 128% in equal proportion. 1% here is equals to 1% here. Then she used up 25% of water from pail. So if you use up the water from pail, so 100% minus you use 25%, right? She will have left 75% of the water in the pail. 75% of 128%. She left 96%. Yeah, sorry, I make a mistake there. I missed this line totally. Yeah, just like a student, right? Okay, so if I use up 25%, I will have left. Okay, remember, it's not 75% of 100% because now it's 75% of whatever the pail is, right? No? It's 128, right? The new total. So you left 96%. So in the end, right, the container is still more than the pail. So how much water in the container? 80 plus 32 equals to 112. So now how much more? 112. You get the minus 96. You get 16%. Now from the question, 16% more of container to pail. So 16% is 900 ml. So how much water in the container? At first is 140%. So I take I quantify 1% first. 900 divided by 16 ml, 16% is 1% times 140. Ah, yes. I thought I make a mistake again. ml, SI unit, write it down at the bottom. Remember to write SI unit if it's blank, okay? Cool. I'm sorry, I make a mistake over here just now. Totally ignore it. This is the new correction, so it should look like this. This is a repetition, it's actually the same. Last question, question 18. During a camp, Mrs. Hunt ordered an equal number of cakes and buns for breakfast from a bakery. The cost of a cake was $120 and it was 3 times the cost of a bun. 3/5 of the cakes and 2/5 of the bun were eaten, and that cost $264. How many cakes were eaten? How much did Mrs. Hunt pay for all cakes and bun? For all. Okay, she paid for all, so we're looking for total, right? Okay. Cake is 120. Bun is divided by 3, because bun is 3, cake was 3 times the cost of a bun, so bun will be 40 cents. 3/5 of the cakes, 2/5 of the buns were eaten. They never mention, they did mention there's equal number of cakes and bun. Cool. Okay, so out of the 5 cakes, okay, let's look at 5 cakes, 5 buns, right? This is the total. So if 3 cakes were eaten, it would be 360, right? So out of this equal number, right? 5 buns, 2 buns were eaten. That would be 80 cents. And they said it costs 264. So obviously this is your one set. So one set of 3 cakes, 2 buns. This is under grouping, okay? Under grouping. But I like to call it one set because last time they call it sets of. So now they changed the grouping. So 440. So this is one set or one group. How many sets are there in 264? Right, you take 264 divided by one set. You get the number of 264 divided by one set. You get 60 sets. Red alert, if you get decimal means you might have made mistake here. Okay, it can happen. Sometimes happen to me, then you get to backtrack. Maybe you added wrongly here, then you get. So backtrack one more time. How many cakes were eaten? How many cakes were eaten only, not the total number of cake. You add 3/5 of the cakes, right? So one set is 3, right? When you do one set, you add 3 cakes. There's 60 sets of 3. One set is 3. 60 sets is 180 cakes eaten. Only look at the eaten, right? Yeah, the eaten one, not left. So sometimes it's a bit tricky. Just be more alert. Okay, if they change to left, then it's 2/5, right? You got to change it. Okay, cool. Okay, we done settle the first one. How much did Mrs. Hunt paid for all the cakes and bun? All means at the beginning, okay? Okay, all. I have to make use of the 60 set. When it's one set, there is 5 cakes and 5 buns. Remember? Because our one set just now, we took this one set is 3, 2, right? But if all, right, one set will be 5 cakes, 5 buns. 5 cakes, 120 times 5, I'm sorry, you should do it the other way. 5 sets of 120, so 5 sets of 120. Try not to do it the other way, we stick to what you're being taught. Easier for the teacher to mark also. $6, 5 buns. One set is 5 buns. You have 5 sets of 40 cents. $4. Is it $2? No, $2, right? This is one set, right? So $6 plus $2 is $8. So now you know that you have 60 sets, right? From your previous working, I have 60 sets of $8 because one set, whatever you've eaten, what is left, right, is 5 over 5. 5 over 5. So 5 cakes, 5 buns. That is one set. The total cost of one set, 5 cakes, 5 buns, add together is $8. You know you have 60 sets from here, from what we just did. So you have $480 is being paid for all the cakes and bun. Part B. You can refer to the working at the back. It's just slightly different, but the concept is the same. We still have to find one set first. Okay, so everyone have their style of doing. Some people use fraction, like they stick to here, they use fraction. But in the end, you still have to get 480. You need to get $8. Or if you can find, you can get one cake plus one bun first. That would be 160, right? 160. Then you times 5. Yeah, 160. You have to times 5. So you get back $8, and then you have 60 set. You should get back 480. Okay. That's all for today. Sorry I made the mistake just now for the previous question. It happens sometimes. Okay, enjoy the video. If I'm too fast, too loud, or my handwriting too messy, you can feedback to me because my handwriting is not the best, right? Yeah, I could have been a doctor. Okay, so see you guys in the next video. I'll try and complete the SA1 8, 9, 10 as soon as possible because your SA1 exam is in a month's time. Okay, good luck to you.